Fireplace look like this. Enjoy the benefits of improved efficiency and better quality with a new Heatilator gas fireplace from Miller Brick. Whether your project is a new build or remodel, enjoy the beauty and convenience of a Heatilator gas fireplace. Miller Brick is your one-stop shop for fireplaces, inserts, log sets, and stone veneer. Get ready for Rochester's winter. Visit our showroom today.
Welcome home, Miller Brick.
Cut again, and that's a goal by Kevin Green.
Fireplace look like this. Enjoy the benefits of improved efficiency and better quality with a new Heatilator gas fireplace from Miller Brick. Whether your project is a new build or remodel, enjoy the beauty and convenience of a Heatilator gas fireplace. Miller Brick is your one-stop shop for fireplaces, inserts, log sets, and stone veneer. Get ready for Rochester's winter. Visit our showroom today.
Welcome home, Miller Brick.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing out there? This is Philip Johnson on your ones and twos, and we are ready to get at it here in Buffalo, New York. The Rochester Coalition will be playing against the Jr Sabres, the 2009 Jr Sabres, a 16U club, and this is a Q game, meaning that this will be a state qualifying game to see if they make it into the state tournament. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me get a roll call in the chat. Let me get a roll call in the chat. It's been a few weeks since we got on, but we are here and we are live here in Buffalo, New York. So guys, let me get a roll call in the chat if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Guys, if you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me get a roll call in the chat. Let me get a roll call in the chat if you guys can hear me loud and clear. And we are here ready to get at it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Philip Johnson on your ones and twos, and the boys are here in Buffalo, New York. And they'll be playing against the Jr Sabres of Buffalo. All right. This is the Q game, so this is the game to see if they make it into the state championship, the state tournament. And the boys are locked and loaded and ready to get at it. All right, guys, it's been a few weeks since about a week or so since we've been on, but the boys have played a few games since then. They played against Nichols in the Q game, and they lost 1-0. And last time we were together in Utica, New York, the boys lost against a team from Quebec, 1-0 as well. But the boys are on the ice, and they are ready to rock and roll. How you doing out there? Hopefully everyone's doing okay. And we are ready to get at it. Let's do it. This game has been brought to you by Trident HVAC. For all your heating and cooling needs, please consider Trident HVAC. That's Trident HVAC at 585-444-8895. That's 585-444-8895. For all your heating and cooling needs, please consider Trident HVAC. That's at Trident HVAC at 585-444-8895. All right. The game today will be taken by my main man, Evan Farrell, to taking today's game here in Buffalo, New York, for this Q game against the Jr Sabres. The Jr Sabres is a tough opponent, but the boys are ready and they are locked and loaded. All right. I got a roll call by Kathy Pence. So that means my audio is good to go. Camera number 1, camera number 2, and camera number 3 is on deck. All right, we got 3 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. The boys are warming up. The boys are ready to get at it. And let's do it. All right, folks, we'll be back after this.
fireplace look like this. Enjoy the benefits of improved efficiency and better quality with a new Heatilator gas fireplace from Miller Brick. Whether your project is a new build or remodel, enjoy the beauty and convenience of a Heatilator gas fireplace. Miller Brick is your one-stop shop for fireplaces, inserts, log sets, and stone veneer. Get ready for Rochester's winter. Visit our showroom today.
Welcome home, Miller Brick.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock. The boys are warming up, and they are ready and locked and loaded. All right, we got a roll call on top by Kathy Pence. And my audio is good to go. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me get a roll call in the chat. Let me get a roll call in the chat, and the boys are ready to get at it. Team has been coached by Matt Garver. He is on manning the helm for the boys here, and he is putting together a good game plan. And one thing that the boys want to, one thing he wants to do is he wants to go north and continuously go north and keep attacking, and he wants to continuously put pressure on the defense and put pressure on the goalie to make mistakes and put shots on. And one thing the boys have been continuously working on is their ability to score. They can definitely keep the puck out of the net, but they got to continuously work on put the puck in the net. That's one thing they are having the difficulties, but at the same time, it's a good growing opportunity for the boys here playing against really tough opponents and really tough teams, and to see what they're made of. It's tough. It's really tough sometimes when you play against really tough teams. Teams have been together for a while. This team has really pretty much been put together this year. The boys are still learning new concepts and new identities and trying to figure each other out. But none needless to say, the boys gotta put it together, and the road does not get any easier. So this weekend coming up, Friday morning, we'll be in Kitchener, Ontario. So we'll be in Kitchener, Ontario for the weekend for the tournament up there against really tough teams, against teams from Canada. So the boys gotta get at it. All right. Like I said, this is Philip Johnson on your ones and twos. I got a Betty Bennett who says, go Rocco. All right. And my main man, Evan Farrell, who was manning the net today. And he is looking to take the helm and take the lead for this game. All right. This game has been brought to you by Trident HVAC. For all your heating cooling needs, please consider Trident HVAC. That's Trident HVAC at 585-444-8895. That's 585-444-8895. And we are ready to get at it. All right. Boys last year played against this team and found themselves in ahead, but eventually fell to this team. I believe it was 5-7. So they were in control of the game, and unfortunately they did not come out victorious. But here we are once again in this game. All right, the game started off by Jason Roger, Lucas Grazanti, Ryan Carmody, Luke Lesnicar, and Liam Porter. Here we go. Puck's controlled by the Coalition. This team is a big team here. Coalition are in black. The Sabres are in the white. This is their home ice, the Sabres are. We'll see if the Coalition here can figure out a way to take control. Here comes the Sabres on the right-hand side. Looks to center it, shot on. The way to clear it by Liam Porter. Liam Porter is all the way up. The team is definitely big, much bigger than the Coalition. And the Coalition make a half change, and here comes Luke Staley. Luke Staley looks up, look. So one thing he wants to do is stretch the ice. That Coach Garver wants to do is stretch the ice. And here they come, center the puck. On his backhand shot. Shot's off. And shot saved by Evan. All right. So the boys right now, this is definitely a bigger team than the boys. So let's see if the boys here can use their speed to their advantage. All right, it's coming up to the almost a time for the split and time for high school hockey to start. So the boys are definitely ready, primed, ready for that. But here comes Sabres. They have the puck. Sabres won yesterday's game by landslide to the Jr Amrex. But the Coalition feel like they have a great chance to really make a game of it against the Sabres. The puck's back behind the goal line, picked up by the Sabres, shot on, and out of play. Got to be careful. The Sabres, they are always moving without the puck, but the Coalition have to keep up. They have to watch their ones and twos, and have to watch behind their backs, and definitely have to watch the man on the off angles, because they are not going to they're relentless. The Sabres are one of the top teams in the country here in Western New York. Coalition win the puck, trying to get the puck out of the zone, but good keep by the Sabres and into the neutral zone, and they dump the puck back in and off sides. I think there were, that was last year's rule, so they did dump the puck back in the zone. They call it offsides, but that was last year's rule. You can tag up this year. That's one of the new rules that they have for USA Hockey. Puck at the neutral zone. A good way to take away by the Coalition, but the Sabres dump right back in. Laird Atkinson, who's a scratch, who is one of the players they definitely need in an opponent like this. Great back checker, but he's going to be out for the next few weeks with an injury, and he should be back pretty soon. His mom gave an update, say he should be back. Doctors gave good word that his injury is not as severe as they hoped it would be, but he should be back. So Laird Atkinson, number 25, big hitting forward, centerman, but he's deeply missed. All right, puck back behind the goal line, picked up by the Sabres. The Sabres right now are definitely looking spry here. Left face-off circle, dribbles back to the point, shot on, shot saved by Evan. And puck is tipped out, picked up by Greeny. Greeny has it, he passes it forward to Adams. And tipped out, and controlled by the Sabres. Sabres still have the puck. And the neutral zone brought over, ooh, almost offsides. Offsides waved on the left-hand side, shot's off to the left. Picked up by Jokic. Jokic played. A lot of these boys played in the summer, in the springtime, with Coach DiPotetto, Sam DiPotetto, man, cutting to the net. Rogers was picked up, shot's blocked. Coming back the other way, does the Sabres have it? A lot of these young men played from Rochester. Some of these young men from Rochester who played for the Buffalo Sabres. But here they come on the right-hand side, come free, picked up by the Sabres once again, back into the neutral zone. And they rotated over to the left face-off defenseman around the near boards, picked up by the Sabres, back behind the goal line, looks for man to cut, dumps it out behind him, back to the point, steps up, and shot's blocked and out of play. Okay, right now the boys find themselves being hustled a little bit here, so the boys say they've got to pick it up. All right, guys, this is an interactive show, so if you guys have anything you would like to add or say or anything, I will read it out loud. As far as who is your favorite player, anything you want to shout out, any holiday wishes you want to add, anything like that, you can definitely put it in the chat, and I will read it out loud. This is an interactive show. If you'd like to contribute in any way, you can definitely put it right in the comment section. Here comes the Coalition by Carson Wells. Loose the puck on the right-hand side by Ryan Adams. 16 and 19 look very similar, but good job of Ryan Adams to hustle. Takes shots wide, and picked up by his Leskar, captain of the team here. Zlesnikar, who definitely is known for his big open ice hits. And here comes the Sabres. Sabres dump back behind the net. The boys won in this arena earlier this year against the Amherst Knights in the first weekend of the season. Looks to center, shot. Good job by Evan to jump on the puck and save. Good job by Evan to jump on the puck. And right now, Evan's getting tested right here in the first period, 13:07 in the first. Bonnie Corstein says, just joined, go Rocco. All right, here comes Sabres, shot on. Shots blocked in front, picked up, one-timer. Saved by Evan once again. Back behind, back to the point, dekes it inside. Back to the point, it is. DDD pass, steps up. Shot saved by Evan. Save. Puck stop. All right, this game has been brought to you by Trident HVAC. For all your heating and cooling needs, please consider Trident HVAC. That's Trident HVAC at 585-444-8895. That's 585-444-8895. Here comes Sabres. Shots blocked. Trying to shoot it to the net, towards the net, but blocked off the skate of the Coalition. Puck is free. Puck is still free. They got to get it out. It's still there. Picked up by the Sabres, doing a good job controlling the puck. Shot again. Shot save. Evan right now is being tested. They're trying to get it out. The puck is now out of the zone. Sabres right now are playing keep away from the Coalition, but here comes the Coalition back the other way by Carmody. Carmody's trying to center it and taken away by the Sabres. The Sabres now going to slow it up and take their time. The Coalition make the change. Good job by Liam Porter to slow it down. But they're coming back the other way. Here it comes. Centered it, shot off. Look for a shot off, pass off pads. Good way to clean it up. But here comes Roger. Roger plays for the McQuaid Jesuits. Looking to have a breakout season for Section 5. But the Sabres have it once again. Controlled by Schouten. Schouten to Staley. Staley trying to pass it up. Didn't get all of it. Still had his feet. And Pence loses it, and here comes the Sabres. And good job by Staley to box the man out. Takes it all the way to the net. Oh, had a wide open net. But comes free and out of the zone by the Sabres. Sabres right now are a tough team. Sent all the way down. And Sabres come away with it into the neutral zone, picked up by Schouten. Schouten's trying to get it in, put it in the Sabres zone, and he does. All the way down, Sabres have it. The Sabres looking to attack on, but good job by Greeny. Greeny has done a great job with his hands, making assists and opening up his teammates to find scoring opportunities. And Greeny has it once again on the left-hand side, takes a shot on. The shot's blocked, but it still goes all the way down. Rink's trying to hustle for the puck, and the Sabres come back away with it. An odd man rush. Come back the other way. Good way to come back in the pitcher. Puck is free. And good way to break up the play by the Coalition. Rink throws it all the way in, and they make the change. The goalie with the stop. Good job by Greeny. Has really been progressing here the last few weeks. Shot on, shots wide. Abbott trying to look for the redirect, but couldn't get all of it. And the Sabres come back with it, away with it. And Liam trips for a few seconds, but passes over to his teammate, the Hilton High School teammate, Zlesnikar. Zlesnikar dumps the puck in. Sabres have it. Coalition with the half change. And here comes the Sabres. He's going to take it all himself, right-hand side. Shot's blocked by Zlesnikar. He dumps the puck back behind him. The Sabres come away with it. And back to the point. On the near board, sends back all the way around. On the far boards. Very impressive. We've missed about 8 to 10 games beginning of the season. Has really been impressive since he's been back. Doing the intangibles. Shot save again. Good job by Evan to locate the puck and get the puck out of the zone. And icing is to play. Icing is to call. All right, folks, like I said, this is coming down towards the split midway through the season, or the split season, the start of the high school season. A lot of these young men are feeling the burn with high school practice and training camp and also training camp and regular training and also regular practice for the Coalition. The boys here are burning the candle on both ends. Israel Johnson, my son, who's definitely feeling it with high school work and different things like that. So this is coming down towards the crunch time of the season. But here come the Coalition. We're blinded here. Good job by Carmody. Trying to get the puck back to Staley. Staley is looking very spry so far. Puck pops up. Carmody's not able to get to it. Back behind the goal line and out of the zone. Shot throws it right back in. Coalition with the change. The Sabres were a very seasoned team who've been well traveled. Here comes Carmody to Carson Wells and shot save. And puck is stopped. All right, face-off controlled by the Sabres. So right now the Coalition coming alive here, getting shots out, but here comes the Sabres right back the other way. Dixon man, good way for Liam Porter to get right back into play and break up the play. Good back check. Coalition dumped the puck in. Coalition, like I said, they've been having issues scoring goals here. Looks to center it. And Case over the shot, and that's a goal! The Coalition are on the board first. Good job by the Coalition. Now find themselves in the lead by Ryan Adams. Great play to keep the stick down and cash it in by Mr. Ryan Adams to score the first goal of the game. Excellent job by Ryan Adams to put his stick down and keep the stick on the ice and cash it in. Now the Coalition find themselves up 1-0 with 7:59 in the first period. Good job by Ryan Adams to strike first and draw blood first with 7:59 in the first period. But the Coalition should not let their guard down because this Sabres team is definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they're going to come in. Shot off of Evan Farrell, shot again. Shot the puck back behind the net. And puck is free. So one thing that the boys needed to continue to do is get to that puck first and hustle to the puck first, and puck's out of the zone. Passes up to Weisbeck. Weisbeck has on the left-hand side, one-on-one. Shot is saved. All right, let's go back to Ryan Adams. Great way by Ryan Adams to be in the right position at the right time, left-hand side on that back door. The goalie was too far over to make the play, and Ryan Adams was there to clean it up. Tie up, picked up by the Sabres. Sabres were able to get it out the zone, and Choughton chops at it. Got to be careful here not to let man back behind him. That's very close because the man was going back door wide open, streaming to the open spot on the ice. Choughton's trying to get back into the play and to clear the puck out of the zone, and it is out. Delayed offsides. Coalition trying to dump the puck forward, and they do. And that's icing is the call. All right, folks. Coalition find themselves up 1-0 with 7:01 in the first period. The Coalition right now are knocking on the door here. They have never made the States. The old Nines have never made States. So they're looking that this is their year to make the state tournament and make some noise in the state tournament. Coach Garver feels that this team is talented enough and gifted enough to really make a run at it. And he believes that his philosophies and his motivation to get these boys on the right track is all he needs. Face off in the Coalition end. They tie up. It's at his feet. Let's see who comes away with it. Puck is being just tipped back and forth and picked up by Ryan Adams. Good way by Ryan to make contact with the puck and get the puck out of the zone. But the Sabres have it. Sabres are definitely a bigger team. Shot saved by Evan Farah. Save, gotta be careful. All right, Brad Barton says, be tough, Rocco, let's go. Awesome goal, Ryan, all right. All right. Good job by Evan to keep his concentration. Liam there, all right. Sabres have it, saved by Evan again. Evan definitely is getting worked out here. The puck is back in the neutral zone. The Coalition trying to tip it forward. The Coalition have shot save. The Coalition right now definitely have an issue with trying to keep all their men on the ice and they have not been fully healthy since the start of the season. They have players out, different reasons why. Israel Johnson, my son, who has been out for being sick and also school reasons. So being out with Larry Atkinson, like I said, is a huge loss for the boys here. Larry Atkinson is definitely an inspirational player. Plays very hard and plays very hard defensively. He makes back checks and makes players pay. If they turn their head one way, he will make you pay. But here comes Ryan Carmody on the right-hand side. He's going to take it in, and offsides is to call. All right, you can hear some smack talking here. A little bit of smack talking going on here. You can hear it's a small rink, so you can pretty much hear everything. You can hear a pin drop. But welcome to all the families. Welcome to all the coaches, families, everyone who here is watching the game. Non-family members, anyone's friends, frenemies, whoever's watching the game. Thank you for all watching, for being on here. Here comes the Sabres. Pass was off the mark, but he could have had a wide open shot on the right-hand side, wide open on the right face-off circle. The pass was off just a tad bit, so he couldn't get a clean shot. Thankfully for the Coalition. And the Sabres have it once again. Deeks to the inside, has it all the way, shot. And save by Evan. That's very fortunate. And good job by Evan to keep his positioning straight. And here comes Carmody. Loses his edge. Back the other way, does the Sabres have it. Sabres have the puck. A lot of players here who have a lot of skill. They're cutting to the net. Man wide open on the right hand side. Sends it back up. Coalition right now got to play tight now. Being up by one. The Sabres are a relentless team with their passing ability and ability to have the puck in the right position. You can't find yourself in different compromised positions. Shot, and shot is off. Shot's blocked and off. All right, folks, this weekend we'll be up in Kitchener, Ontario for the tournament up in Kitchener. I know this is going to be a very challenging tournament up there in Canada. So, folks, stay tuned. As long as the internet and everything service is not giving us any problems, we should be able to stream with no issues. We will let you know if there's any issues with that. We are here in Buffalo, New York on a Wednesday night, school night, with 4:22 left in the first period. The Coalition find themselves up 1-0. Puck's won by the Sabres. Shot save. Good job by Evan Farrell so far in this game. He's doing a great job staying in position, but the Sabres have it. The Coalition last year when they played against the Sabres were up as well. You see the Coalition right now. Oh, shot pass off pads. Wide open. And good job by the defense to clear that puck. Brad Barton also says, keep up the good work, Evan. All right. All right, so great job by the Coalition so far in this first period to keep the Sabres scoreless and see if the Coalition can add to their total. Sabres have it once again. Shots blocked. Back behind the goal line, picked up by the Sabres. Zuskar with the challenge, and Pence, good job to keep him on the board. Shot again. Shots wide. And back to the point. The Sabres have it. He steps in. Starts shot on. Tries to redirect it, and that's a goal. Redirect goal by the Sabres. With 3:40 left in the first period. Sabres with the redirect goal. Now the game is tied 1-1. All right. So the Sabres are relentless, stacking the net, putting sticks down, and looking for shots. The Sabres do not. They have a lot of good players and a lot of big bodies in front of the net, so they gotta be careful and be ready for it. All right, puck's controlled by the Sabres in the neutral zone. The puck is dumped in, picked up by Schouten. Schouten looks forward, trying to give it to Grisanti. Grisanti wasn't looking at the time, and here comes the Sabres, and that could have been offsides, but nothing there. Definitely offsides, but no call. Puck is swung around by the Sabres on the near boards, picked up by the Coalition. Grisanti to Roger. Roger's trying to give it over to Grisanti. A little bit of spatial awareness there. And now back the other way by the Sabres. Sabres have it in neutral zone in the center ice and over to the Coalition end. Dekes to the inside, and Staley moves him off his spot. Tries to send the puck forward. The puck is off the mark, and the Sabres have it. Oh, and icing is to call. You can hear a lot of arguing here, a lot of bickering. Oh, here we go. A lot of bickering, a lot of arguing here coming from the Sabres side. So they're calling. Okay. All right. 8:32 here on this Wednesday night in Buffalo, New York. And that is a penalty. So that's a power play opportunity for the Coalition. And here comes Liam Porter. The puck is sent around by Carmody back to Lesnicar. Lesnicar has it. Pass over to Liam Porter. Shot on. Shot's blocked. Good way to find Liam Porter on that left faceoff circle. Liam Porter sends it around. Looking for the man on the off angle on the back door. Back to his Lesnicar. Lesnicar stepped up. Shot's dribbled. And the Sabres are able to get the puck out of the zone. Now it's Lesnicar back to Porter. Back to his Lesnicar. Back to Porter. Looks like they're trying to get some misdirect going. And Carmody, here comes Carmody, left hand side, takes a shot. And that's a power play goal! My, Ryan Carmody, excellent job. Steps up in the left face-off circle and cashes that in by Mr. Ryan Carmody. Put the score up 2-1 in the first period. Coalition right now are doing a great job weathering the storm of this Sabres team. And a great way to step up and cash it in. That's the spot. He loves to shoot there. So Ryan Carmody puts his team ahead 2-1, but they still have plenty of work to do here in the first period. Scores 2-1, but here comes the Sabres. Sabres have the puck. Sabres can score in bunches if you don't be careful. And here comes Benham. Benham passes it to Adams, who scored the first goal. Is offsides. Good way to tag back up, but taken away by the Sabres. Sabres, like I said, they're the bigger team. The team's been together for a number of years, the Coalition. It just, a lot of these players who just got together this year Trying to pass over to Benham, but good job by the Sabres to block the passing lane. Back behind the goal line. And shot on right there in front. Oh! A lot of bodies flying, a lot of bodies in front of that net. Let's go back to the goal by Mr. Ryan Carmody on the left-hand side. That's his spot. He can put the shot where he wants to put it on that left face-off circle, and he put it 5-hole right on the goalie. So they're up 2-1 here in the first period. Plenty of action, plenty of AAA action here in the first period. All right, Liam Porter sends the puck on the far boards, trying to set it up to Jace Roger. But Jace Roger was blocked by the Sabres. The Sabres have it back to the point. And Grisanti is trying to get the spring on the play. And back behind the goal line, does the Sabre have it? And the Sabres have it still back behind the goal line on the half wall. Picked up by Carmody. Carmody sends it forward. Has it. Shots off. Shots wide. All right. Scores 2-1 here in the first period with 27 seconds left in the first period. The Coalition find themselves in a great spot, but they still have a lot of time left. So they got to continue to keep working, keep fighting, keep playing position hockey well. But here he comes. They're trying to take the shot on. He dribbles, trying to send it to the net. Good job by the Coalition to get the puck out of the zone. And icing is to call. One thing that Coach Garver wants these boys to do, no matter who you're playing against, you want to continue to play and play hard. And you want to, teams that you're supposed to lose to, so on paper, you want to continuously work and work hard. You don't know, ooh, that's a big hit. Ryan Adams loses his stick, and that's the end of the first period. But like I said, continue to work and work hard, and you'll know what can happen against tough opponents. All right, that's the end of the first period, folks. We'll be back after this.
Fireplace look like this. Enjoy the benefits of improved efficiency and better quality with a new Heatilator gas fireplace from Miller Brick. Whether your project is a new build or remodel, enjoy the beauty and convenience of a Heatilator gas fireplace. Miller Brick is your one-stop shop.
All right, we're back. Boys are ready to get at it. 17 minutes on the clock. Second period is about to begin. Thank you for all of you guys, everyone who's on the stream today. We have 26 people in the chat room here on Facebook. I got to check the YouTube and see how many people are on there, but thanks for joining us, everyone. We appreciate it. And the boys here are putting on a show for you guys here in the first period. As find themselves up 2-1 by Ryan Adams and also Ryan Carmody to cash that in. Here we go. Start of period number 2. The Sabres are a sleeping giant. They can make things happen offensively when you least expect it. So the Coalition, even though despite being up, they cannot rest. Player loses his edge. Man wide open on the left-hand side. Coalition right now are continuously fighting. Good turnover by Jason Roger. Tips it forward, and he has it all the way. Goalie clears it. Ooh, Rogers almost was able to lead himself right to the net, but the goalie was there. So let's see what the call is. Looks like, ooh, that's the interference on the Sabres. So that's another power play opportunity. That's a real Miller Brick power play opportunity. Let's see if the Coalition can now cash it in once again for a Miller Brick power play. All right, this game is brought to you by Trident HVAC. For all your heating and cooling needs, please consider Trident HVAC. Trident HVAC at 585-444-8895. That's 585-444-8895. Here comes Cruzanti on the right-hand side. Shot is off. Picked up by Liam Porter. They're looking to add to their total here. A bit of insurance. Pass it to Cruzanti. Cruzanti over to Porter. Porter loses his edge. Oh no, you gotta be careful. Some like players right now losing their edge here. Here comes Roger. Roger to Cruzanti. Cruzanti steps up. He's gonna move the puck around. It's a good way to control themselves here and move the puck down low, down to the bumper, to Carmody. And back up. And they send the puck down with 15:44 left in the second period. 1:15 left in the power play. Here comes Carmody, who has one goal on today. And break that tie. And now here comes the Sabres. Takes a shot. You gotta be careful there, looking for that pass off pads. So that man's gonna be cutting back door when that happens. Trying to send it forward. And here comes Carmody. Now this game is really picking up here. Carmody has it, one goal on today. He takes a shot, shot's blocked. They're looking for another pass off pads as well. And the Sabres send it all the way forward. It was Celestikar one-on-one. You gotta be careful. Almost turned it over. Good job by Celestikar. And the Sabres take it away, send it back in deep. 31 seconds left in their power play. Like I said, Sabres right now are very relentless. They're a sleeping giant. You cannot rest on your laurels. Being up 2-1, you got to continue to keep playing and playing hard. Oh, they turn over. Here comes the Sabres back the other way. He steps up, passes it to the middle. Oh, good way to break up the play. I believe that was by Benham. Benham broke up that play. Have it. Sends it back to the point out of the zone. Now the Sabres are going to kind of control it and try to kill this penalty. And back to full strength. Good job. Have a successful penalty kill and lead him right to the net. And good back check. But the Sabres still have it. He steps up to left face-off circle. Oh, players are just falling here. That's the third player I've seen fall. All right, the game is really picking up here. The Sabres are looking to answer back and to make a statement for themselves here. Back behind the goal line. 13:46 left in the second period. Scores 2-1 in favor of the Coalition. And good job by Staley. Staley, the longest tenured player on this team. And the Sabres have it. Sabres rotate the puck around and pass up to Greeny. Greeny may have it. Puck is, Greeny was led right to the net. But good job by the goalie to break up the play on the near boards. And it has it, shot again, shots off. Now the Sabres here are relentlessly attacking. The Coalition is trying to ward off the defense. You can tell they're kind of tired here, but the boys here got to keep playing here. The Sabres will not stop. And out of play. Like I said last year, the Coalition were ahead 4-1 against the Sabres, and they end up losing, I believe it was 8-5. So you cannot rest being ahead. You have to keep playing. You have to continuously play, and put on, keep up the hard work and keep working, because what's going to happen is if you rest the Sabres will jump all over you and figure out and find a way to score. But here comes the coalition. Carson Wells trying to give up to Carson Wells to Greeny. Greeny dumps the puck in deep. Carson Wells tags up, but picked up by the Sabres. Sabres send it back the other way. Sabres have it. On the near board, send it forward. And here come the Sabres. And good back check. I believe that's Carson Wells. That kind of plays like that. Here comes Carmody on the right-hand side. Has it again. Shot and save. That's a great play by Carson Wells to spring Carmody to the net. Those kind of plays like that, you need that. So good job by Carson Wells to spring Carmody right to the net on the right-hand side. Makes a little deep, but not able to cash it in. But great job by Carson Wells to find Carmody streaming to the net. Now here comes the face-off won by the Sabres in their end. And puck is in the neutral zone, picked up by the Sabres. And he's trying to drop it, drop it right for Carmody, who has 1 goal today to break that tie. And Grisanti gives it over to Carmody once again on his back. Trying to redirect it right into the goal, picked up by Roger. Roger has it, looks to center it, gives it to Zaleskar, shot on, noise in front, and shot's cleared. All right, the game is now picking up here. Everyone here in the stadium is on edge. They are right now looking to do it. All right, Mark Staley says, I didn't know what the call was, but he says there's too many men on the ice. Thanks, Mark. I got too many things going on, so good thing I got parents who can spot different things out. But here comes the shot. Shot save. Thanks, Mark. See, this is an interactive show. We definitely have people who have hockey knowledge and who could maybe see things I don't see. But the Sabres have it back behind the goal line. And Schouten is trying to clear the puck and picked up by the Sabres. Still have it on the near boards. Sends back behind the goal line, looks to center it, back in front. Shot save. Good way to cover up. And play stop. All right. 11:06 left in the second period. Scores 2-1 in favor of the Coalition. The Coalition come away with this game. This will undoubtedly book their ticket to the state tournament. So they're looking to make this happen. All right, puck is sent all the way down by the Sabres. Zaleskar is bracing his contact, and he gets hit by the Sabres player. Zaleskar keeps his balance, comes right back, and here comes Staley. Speaking of Staley, tips the puck over to Zaleskar. Zaleskar sends it forward to Adams. Turned over, and he loses the edge here. A lot of players losing their edge here. I don't know if it's the ice or what. The players are just losing their edge here. You can be careful. Back behind the net by the goal line. Trying to give it to Greeny. But Sabres have it now. 10:23 left in the second period. Steps up, takes a shot onto the net. Shot saved by Evan. And out of play. Okay. This is AAA hockey at its finest here in Buffalo, New York. Boys here right now are in a good spot, but the Sabres are knocking on that door. Puck won by the Sabres. Shot. They're looking for a redirect or any type of rebound off Evans' pads. Evans doing a great job here. Playing in the game on a Wednesday night. Normally they play games on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but playing the game on a Wednesday night, but one as important as a Q game here. Going to Buffalo, it's not easy. So the boys right now are looking they're in a good spot, but the boys here got to continuously fight. put in the hard work and the effort, and icing is the call. Okay. Zachary says brick wall, Spartan hockey. All right. Zachary Fair. Fennel says brick wall. All right. Brick wall, Spartan hockey. Shout out to Churchville and Chilai Hockey Club. Speaking of that, put all your teams, your high school teams, these boys are represented by. If your team is represented by any team, any high school team, let me know in the chat, and I'll read it out loud. All right. Here comes the Sabres. Sabres here are moving the puck back and forth. Another player loses his edge here. Coalition right now are doing a great job staying out of the penalty box, but knock on wood. The shot's blocked once again. Sabres right now are looking to tie this game up. He steps in, digs to the left, backhands it, man wide open on the left-hand side, and play is broken up. Here come the Coalition. Carmody. A quick back check by the Sabres. Sabres right now are looking mighty motivated. Pass off to the left-hand side, wide open, man wide open. Oh, that's off. Had a man wide open in the slot right in front of Evan. Got to be careful of that man. That is very fortunate that didn't go in favor of the Sabres. Shot again. Look at here, the Coalition. You can tell they're tired right now, but they got to keep fighting, and they got to be careful and not leaving a man open. Very fortunate. That in turn bad for the Coalition. 8:12 left in the second period. Coalition making the change. They're very tired here. They send the puck forward on the near boards. Man left open on the left-hand side, looking for the man open. Oh, and that puck is cleared and out of the zone, picked up by Pence. Pence on the right-hand side, looking to center the puck, brings it back the other way, dumps it back behind him, gives it to Adams, trying to give it to Kate, trying to give it to Wells, and Shelton has it. Puck pops up in the air, and the Sabres have it once again. A good back check by the boys here. And good job by Rink. Oh, they collide with each other. The Sabres had numbers. And Shelton gets knocked around, stands tall, and keeps his balance. Puck is sent all the way down. And that is icing. Becky says, stay strong, Rocco, clean passes. Z plays for Hilton Cadets. All right, let me know in the chat who your player plays for a high school. Who are you cheering for the high school team of your player? My player, Israel Johnson, plays for the McQuaid Jesuits High School. So shout out to the Jesuits, the Jesuit Knights. Here comes the Sabres having in shots wide. Their shots are not on point today. Very fortunate for the Coalition. Let's see if they can keep this up. 6:53 left in the second period. And Sabres have it off once again. The shots are not hitting, are on point. But that doesn't mean anything. So looking for a wraparound. Shot again once again. Looking for that shot pass off pads. The pass shot is not on point once again. Leskar has it. Trying to give it to Benham. Send it all the way down, and icing is the call. Wally says Carmody plays for AQ. That's Aquinas. So that's the rivalry of the McQuaid Jesuits, Aquinas. And Ronnie says Rocco Chase. Benham, number 73, plays for Grease Storm. All right. So we got some Aquinas, Hilton, and we got Grease in the building. Let me know who else your player plays for. Face-off control by the Sabres. Puck's back behind the net. Good job by Liam Porter to tip the puck away. Gives it to Carmody. Right now, the Coalition are doing a good job controlling the slot, blocking shots, and trying to get the puck out of the zone. They play against some tough opponents, make things really make things really hard for other teams. They are a defensive team. That's been their identity for the last few seasons. They're a defense, blocking shots, back checking, and they want to grind you down and eventually score some goals maybe on the rush here. But here comes the Sabres. Sabres have it once again, and good job by Liam Porter to slow the offense down. On the right-hand side, steps up, digs to the inside, good way, shot again. I believe that's a save by Evan. I didn't see that, and that's a save right there. All right. They are really mucking this game up, really making it hard for the Sabres, frustrating the Sabres here. With 5:17 left in the second period. The Coalition are in great shape, but at the same time, they got to get some time of possession here the other way here. The Sabres have it once again. Then the face-off, send it down low, save off of Evans' pads. And it looks like Liam Porter gets tangled up with the Sabres player on the far boards and out of the zone. Here comes Carson Wells. Carson Wells, who had a great pass to Carmody, who wasn't able to cash it in, but great pass, great back check, and pass up to Carmody earlier in the game here in the first period. The boys here are really playing great defensive hockey, back checking and forechecking. Oh, where Carson Wells takes a brunt of that hit. But here comes the Coalition back the Sabres back the other way. The shot's blocked. And puck's coming out once again. Has a shot again. Shot save. Oh, that shot's off. Oh my goodness. I believe that's 2 saves. I believe for Evan. 4:14 left in the second period. The Sabres right now are knocking on that door. The Coalition right now are doing a great job and out of the zone. And the Sabres have it once again. The Sabres are just kind of scratching their head. How can they score? The Coalition right now are doing a great job keeping them out of the net. Shot again, cleared out. The shot once again, looks for the man on the left-hand side. And now to get the puck out of the zone, but the Sabres nope, here comes 2-on-1 opportunity. Oh, excuse me, not 2-on-2. Shot again. And save. The Coalition right now are looking for the rushing opportunities and looking for block shots and looking for anything to really pop their way. So they're doing a great job keeping the puck out of that net, like I said. That's been their identity for the last few seasons. Very gritty, very grimy team. Going to make the game very ugly. And we're going to remember this team by any means necessary. Here comes the Sabres back the other way on the left-hand side on Schouten. Good job keeping the outside. Good back check by Roger. Good way to keep yourself in the play here. And the puck is out of the zone, off the player's skate. Oh, not a great pass. And icing this to play. Icing this to call. All right, 3:06 left in the second period. The Coalition find themselves in a great spot, up by 1. But here we go. Kathy Pence says, Pence plays for Brockport High School, Portside Royals. All right, here comes the Coalition win the face-off. Puck's blocked, and here comes back the other way. They keep himself in the play here. Breakaway. Oh, looks like that's a penalty for the Coalition. And that is a penalty here. Let's see what the call is here. That's a hook. That's their first penalty of the game. That is a penalty that you would take. That is a hooking on the Coalition. So this is a penalty. That's on rink. So that's a hook on rink. Now Now the Sabres now are looking to tie this game up here with the first power play opportunity of the game. 2:51 left in the second period, 2 minutes on the clock for Alex Rink. Face-off control by the Sabres. Sabres walking in on the point to the left. DDD pass up to the right-hand side. Off his pads, and good job by Zlesnikar. Here comes Zlesnikar. Brings it in. 2-on-1, stops. Gets knocked around. Got to be careful to get back on D now. And the Sabres send it all the way up. On the left-hand side. I'm trying to do a little deke here, but good takeaway. But Sabres still control it. D pass at the point. Pass it up to right face of the circle and the Cups. What shot? Oh, save by Evan. Great play by the Sabres. Evan Farrell off his right pad. And back the other way. Here comes the Sabres. 2 minutes left in the second period. 1:09 left in the power penalty kill. Now they're looking to slow it down and create some opportunity. The man on the bumper slide looks to center it. Good clear. Good way to clear the slot. Steps up the right face of circles. Cuts, man back door. The importer's there. Shot again. And good clear. They're looking to get the puck out of the zone, but the Sabres still have it. 1:31 left in the second period. Clears once again. A good play. And still have it once again. Sabres have it. They're trying to do a little misdirect, man. Coming back door. And good clear. And good. That's a good shift there. And the Coalition are kind of trying to catch the Coalition, making the change. Man cutting to the net. And Porter with a stick down, trying to block the passing lane. Steps up. In the right face-off circle. Got a man back door, still sitting back door. 1 minute left in the second period. Moving the puck around here. And 2-1, that's a successful penalty kill by the Coalition. And here comes 77, have it once again. Here comes the Coalition back to full strength. They got to clear it out. And they have it once again. Here comes Carmody, who's on a rush here. Back check, the shot. Oh, saved by the goalie. Well, good job. Good. Ryan Carmody clear. They got to be careful. Ryan Carmody got to be careful here. Keep emotions under control. But Ryan Carmody sprinted out towards the puck. And great pass up to Carmody. To at least make a stoppage here in the Buffalo Sabres end. And now the Coalition right now are looking mighty fine with 37 seconds left in the second period. Great job pass up to Ryan Carmody. All right, here comes the Sabres having. The Sabres are trying to tie this game up going into the third period. Ryan has it once again, pass over to Roger. Roger's shot's blocked. Oh. Guzanti almost had it. Coming back the other way, here comes the Sabres. Steps up, man on the left-hand side. Go back check by the boys. Excellent back check. They do that, make things very difficult with their back check. And shot save. 5 seconds. 4. And off. And that's the end of the second period. The Coalition are ahead 2-1 going into the third period. Great job by the boys. All right, that'll be an ice cut for the boys, and we'll be back after this.
Fireplaces, inserts, log sets, and stone veneer. Get ready for Rochester's winter. Visit our showroom today.
Welcome home, Miller Brick.
the goal by Kevin Green. folks. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are ready to rock, and roll. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and ready to get at it. And let's do just that. Get at it. All right. The Coalition right now find themselves ahead 2-1 here in this period, here in this game. This is a very crucial game. This is the Q game that sees if they qualify for the state championship, for the state tournament. So far, the boys here are doing an excellent job back checking and keeping this puck out of the net. But the Sabres are relentless, looking for any cracks in the armor, and they are chipping away. But the Coalition's defense is a break, bend but not break type of defense. Doing an excellent job keeping the puck out. So let's see if the Coalition can finish this one off. 17 minutes left, 17 minutes on the clock, and the Coalition right now are ready to rock and roll. Here we go. The importer has the puck, pass over to Lessakar, able to chase Jace Roger, and out of play. All right, this game has been brought to you by Trident HVAC. For all your heating and cooling needs, please consider Trident HVAC. That's Trident HVAC at 585-444-8895. That's 585-444-8895. And that puck is off. Puck is right there in front, and that is play stop. All right, folks, we appreciate everyone who is joining us for today's game. And we're ready to rock and roll. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to. All right, Coalition have the puck. Trying to pass it up to Carmody. Now the Sabres right now are definitely winning the time of attack in the puck possession battle, but the Coalition are doing a great job taking the puck away, blocking shots, and making it hard for the team to complete the passes. They're trying to get the pass-off pad right off of Evans' pads, but no good. All right. All right, so what I said the first period, we're trying to see where everyone's from, where the high school boys, where the boys are playing from in high school. And I got a couple of comments here. Mark Staley, I'll read that in a second. Here comes the Coalition. Win the puck. Benham wins the faceoff, gets the faceoff, sends it in deep. Dump and chase, and here they come. The Coalition have the puck on the half boards, sends it back to the points. Schouten loses the puck for a second. Gets it right back, sends it right back in deep. And I'll read the comment in a second when the play stops here. But the Sabres have it. Now this game has really been picking up right now, so the Coalition and icing is to call. All right. Mark Staley says, Luke Staley plays for Batavia Notre Dame United. His coach is a clown. Just for you folks know, he is the coach, so he called himself a clown. Okay. Kerry says, John Casey plays for CNY Fusion. Christine Leskar says, thank you, Phil. All right, you're welcome. All right. Okay, here comes Sabres. They lead him right to the net. Puck's been tipped, so the icing's waved off. But the Sabres right now are looking to even the score up. Sends it right back, sends it down low. Sabres are doing a great job, really doing a great job controlling this puck here, but the Coalition are making it really tough here to get clean shots, blocking the passing lanes, doing the dirty work to keep this puck out of the net. But picked up by Abbott. Abbott flicks it forward, trying to give it to Green. Puck is turned over. Coalition have it once again, send it all the way deep again. The Coalition with the change. Abbott with the forecheck. Puck pops out. The Coalition controls the puck. Roger to Schouten. Schouten sends it up. Puck's blocked. 2-on-1 opportunity here. Got to be careful here. Turn it over. Shot again. Shots blocked here. Back to the point. Walks into the right. Going to do a little bit of misdirect. And good job by shouting to box the man out so he doesn't have a clean shot on. And shot again. Shot saved by Evan. All right, here come the Coalition here. Doing a great job controlling shots and really blocking passing lanes and blocking second chance opportunities for the Sabres. Coach Garver wanted a more offensive team, but this team is a defensive juggernaut so far. These last few games, they've been doing a great job controlling and dictate the pace of these games defensively, but here they come. Here comes the Sabres, looking for offsides there. Puck's dumped it all the way deep. Good job by Staley to break up the play. Staley sends it, trying to get it out. And the Sabres have one getting right there in front. Shot. Oh, and that's a goal by the Sabres. With 14:07 in the third period, Sabres finally are able to cross that threshold and tie the game up. The Coalition got to continuously keep playing here. And let's see if the Coalition can answer back. One thing about the Sabres, like I said, they are relentless, but the Coalition have to keep playing. All right, Sabres have the puck. Once again, 14:03 left in the game. Scores 2-2. And back behind the net, picked up by the Sabres. The Sabres have a good job by Liam Porter to keep the man to the outside. Looks to dump the pass off. Along the half boards, picked up by the Coalition. Pence gets, that's Carmody. Carmody gets popped. Carmody got to be careful not to let his emotions get the best of him. And passes forward to Roger. Into the open ice, picked up by the Sabres. Have it once again over the line. Deeks fakes the shot, back behind the goal line. Man streaming to the net. At the point and out of the zone. Here comes the Coalition. Here comes the Grisanti. He can make magic happen in the open ice. Shot. Oh, saved by the goalie. Oh, Grisanti had the open ice. He was escorted right to the net, but saved by the goalie. I didn't think Grisanti knew how much time he had. He had a little bit more time than he thought he had. But either way, it's a puck stopped in the Sabres' end. Face-off control. The puck to Abbott. Abbott sends it forward. Good job by Abbott to keep his head up, try to give it to Casey. Back behind the goal line. And into the neutral zone by Jokic. Jokic trying to send it forward. And steps up into the slot. A good back check once again by Ryan Adams. Got to be careful here. Oh, did a little bit of misdirect. Pulled the chair out. And back to the point. Right face-off circle. Looks to center. Left side. Shot saved by Evan. And out of the zone. I see none coming. All right. So the Coalition and the Sabres. The Sabres are coming out strong, but the Coalition are coming out even stronger. But despite that, the Coalition find themselves tied with 12:28 left in the game. And here comes Benham. Benham wins the face-off, trying to give it over to his buddy Weisbeck. Weisbeck chips the puck forward. Goalie with the stop. And Benham's trying to block the passing lane. And the Sabres have it. Sabres tip the puck forward. Weisbeck have it for a second. He's trying to get the puck out of the zone. And good job by Lestakar and Liam Porter, two teammates for the Hilton Cadets. Puck is out of the zone. Here comes Pence. Pence chases it down. Oh, Pence loses his edge, but he stays with the play. Good job by Pence to stay with it. I mean, Pence is definitely like a Rolex watch. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. And here comes the Sabres. Over the blue lines. Takes a step up. Shot. Shots off left. A lot of shots been wide for the Sabres. And at the blue line, taken away. And taken away again by Zalestakar. Zalestakar tips the puck in deep, and looks like that's an icing on coming. All right, this game is brought to you by Trident HVAC. NR for all your heating and cooling needs. That's Trident HVAC. Please consider them and give them a call at 585-444-8895. That's 585-444-8895. All right, the Coalition find themselves in a battle here against Junior Sabres, so to see if they can qualify for the state championship. And they are looking to make some noise here. The puck bounces off and takes a weird bounce right back into Abbott's face. Here comes Abbott on the left-hand side, who plays multiple positions here. And shot on, and shot save. All right. Bonnie says, my grandson Nico plays for Webster Schroeder. All right. And Suzanne says, let's do this. All right. 11:09 left in the game. Sabres right now. Sabres and the Coalition are locked 2-2 with 11 minutes left in the game. Here comes the Sabres, passes it forward. I'm telling you, the Coalition is trying to control the neutral zone. Pass up to Green. Greeny has it, loses it for a second. I think he had his head up looking for the defender. Puck is sent back all the way around, picked up by the Sabres. Sabres send it on the far boards, send it all the way down low. The rink has it. Stops, turns back the other way, and out of the zone by the Sabres. Sabres are not going to control the puck in the neutral zone. And sends it right back in. The Sabres with the half change by Schouten. Now the zone once again. The Coalition right now have playing defense this whole game. Have been doing a good job blocking shots, blocking the passing lanes, boxing the man out on the offside, on the off angles. Back door, man cutting back door, speaking of that, and good job blocking the passing lanes again. Here comes Benham. Benham's going to deke to the inside. A good back check by the Sabres to take it away. 9:58 left in the game. Here comes the Sabres bringing it right back in, trying to stay on sides, and they do. Man cutting back door, wide open, stream right to the net, and that shot was off once again. Very fortunate that shot didn't bounce off Evan Farrell's pads at all. And Carson Wells really doing a great defensive job, doing the intangible things, blocking passing lanes and making shots difficult. So right now, Carson Wells is doing a great job playing great defense. He is really controlling, dictating the pace of this game here. Really stands out defensively. So good job by Carson Wells, excuse me. That's Carson Pence. Carson Wells. All right. Face off control by the Coalition. Looks for the wraparound. That's a Carson Pence. So Carson Wells doing a great job by Carson Wells. And here come the Holmes offsides. Another good back check by the boys here, but they got to keep playing here. The Sabres have it, and that's a goal right in the slot area. Sabres have it, and the score. Picked up the loose puck, was able to cash it in. So now the Coalition find themselves down in this game, 2-3. But the Coalition are not done yet. 9:09 left in the game. The Coalition right now got to keep fighting here. The Sabres are a team that they have a lot of firepower, so we got to keep fighting. But now let's see if Coach Garver has a magic play or some magic in their stick here. Try to center the puck, but Weisbeck has it. Weisbeck got one man to beat. And a good back check by the Sabres. So send it forward, and they do. They have it once again, shot again. Looks to draw the man to the inside and shoot it to the outside. Top right-hand corner, aiming for that, misses the net. Back to the point. The puck has been tipped and out of the zone by Wyatt Pence. 2-on-2. Looks to center it right there in front. And play is stopped. All right, now the Sabres able to put up 2 goals here in the third period. Now the Sabres here are looking to complete this comeback here in the third period. 8:27 left in the game. The Coalition had plenty of time to make something happen here. Oh, puck is turned over. Not able to complete that pass, Carmody. But the Sabres have it once again. Sabres coming back the other way, 2-on-2. Good way to keep the man in the outside. Alex Rink. And the Coalition have it. Abbott. And Schouten. Couldn't locate the puck. Puck is still there, but the Sabres still have it once again. You got to be careful here. These are the plays here. You got to be careful. These are the plays. You got to be careful. Not let that puck come free. There we go. We got a little bit extra curricular activities going on in front of the net here. Good job of the referees to break the play up. Break the play up here and break the chatting up and not let it get out of control. No, don't call any penalties here. Here comes the puck's all the way down. Here comes Weisbeck. Weisbeck, who was a 3-star athlete, soccer, lacrosse, and hockey. Couldn't get to the puck first, though. But here comes the Sabres back the other way. 7:36 left in the game. The Coalition right now are looking to answer back. Are looking for any answers right now. And great defense. Breton centers it, and it's out of the slot area. We got to be careful here. Zlestakar chips the puck forward. And offsides picked up by Liam Porter. The Sabres tag up. The Sabres are doing a really good job here, not letting any of the Coalition players get behind them. But the Coalition right now find themselves in a 1-goal deficit with 7:10 left in the game. Coalition win the face-off in the neutral zone, take it back in their own end, give up to Carmody. Carmody's going to try to get 2 men to beat, and puck is taken away by the Sabres. They have it on the right-hand side. Centers it. Oh, man, streaming to the left-hand side. Shot. And shot saved by Evan. Mark Staley says, blown offsides call. Awful. I do agree. That was definitely an offsides. We've seen it in 4K here, or 720p, I should say, here on Facebook. So definitely a blown offsides. We've definitely seen that. Too bad they don't have my technology. We could have gone back and reviewed that. But here comes the Sabres with the face-off win and takes the shot on. Shot dribbles right to the face-off circle and out of play. Mark, I definitely agree with you on that one. That definitely action and the pace of it seems so fast that you're not quite sure, but that definitely looked like an offsides earlier in the game. But needless to say, no call. We live on. And here we are with 6:33 left in the game. Scores 3-2 in favor of the Sabres. Coalition right now are looking to get anything to go here. They get some type of offensive continuity and offensive attack on a rush or what have you. Looks like one of the Sabres players might have some issues, some equipment issues here. His helmet. All right, face-off control by the Sabres. Shot's blocked. Okay. Sabres control the face-off in the Coalition end. Back to the point on the near boards. Puck pops up in the air. Back behind the goal line, back behind the net. The Sabres right now are playing a little bit of misdirect back behind the goal line, look for the man to cut. Turn your head, you'll come back the other way. And here come the Sabres. Sabres have it and send it back to the point. Good job by the Sabres here. Are really trying to. They've been winning the time of attack and also the puck possession battle here. This whole game, Coalition been ahead, but now it comes to the point now where they got to figure out how can they get some goals here to happen. And they're end. And Sabres still control the puck. Back to the middle. And a left face-off circle. They send it in deep. Trying to send something off of Evans' pads, and now Sabres still control the puck with 5:28 left in the game. In the neutral zone into the Coalition end, all the way to the net, and play is stopped. All right, what can the Coalition do to find themselves in the Sabres end? They're having a hard time getting the puck in the Sabres end in their side of the ice. And let's see if the Coalition can figure this out and at least get something to go here on the rush. Good check here. Check. The puck pops out. Staley trying to send it up, and good way to block the pass. And then shot again, save again. Oh, puck is right there. Evan didn't see the puck behind him, beyond the goal, beyond the crossbar, beyond the pipes here, and out of the zone. Very fortunate that no one from the Sabres was able to pick that up. The puck sent forward, 4:41 left in the game, and Staley has it now. Trying to send it up, and no one's there to receive the pass from him. Sabres have it once again. Puck is sent all the way down. Icing's waved off. Looked like someone touched it. Zelsticar has it. He directs it up. But the Sabres has it, and back to the point. And the puck's been blocked. Puck was dribbling around and picked up by no one yet. Puck is still in the air. Now it's free. Picked up by Carson Wells. Here comes Wells here. Wells had it for a second, loses the puck, and the Sabres coming back away with it. On the near boards, has it back, drops it off. Sabres right now don't need any more points, but they're still trying to keep this attack on. Back to the point here, left side, shots blocked. 3:39 left in the game. The Sabres are now in control. Puck's been tipped. Picked up by Wells. You can tell here the boys here are tired. And Porter sends it to Zelsticar. Zelsticar trying to send it forward, and icing is the call. All right. Coalition right now are looking for answers, but the Sabres defense has really been a conundrum and a thorn in their side all game, not able to get the puck in the Coalition, in the Sabres end. So they've been blocking passes just like how the Coalition have been blocking passes for the majority of this game. The Sabres found a way to break through here. Oh, he's trying to look it up, trying to pass it over. But they had to move in mind before he had total control of it. And Carmody has it, who scored the first goal of the game here to Borzanti. Borzanti loses it for a second to Roger. Roger falls again. Looks like Roger loses it for a second. And the Sabres have it once again. 2:43 left in the game. Man right open on the right-hand side. Shot. Man back door waiting for the tap in. Half boards picked up by the Sabres. And he steps in. One man to Deke. Beats another man. Drops it off. Sends it all the way down low. A lot of confusion in front of that net. They love to crowd the net. And good way to break up the play by the Coalition. Coming back the other way. Puck is sent all the way down low. You can tell the boys here are fatigued here, but they got to keep fighting here and dig deep. Find answers here. The game's not over yet. With 2 minutes left in the game, they do have time. All they need is figure out to get a one shot, one play, one
bounce of the puck in the favor of the Coalition. Here comes Weisbeck. Weisbeck not able to control it, and a good back check by the Sabres. Back the other way, here they come. Shot saved by Evan. Evan right now has definitely been making a ton of saves, but puck's been dribbling around. And the Coalition have it. Schouten. I send it forward. Puck's been tipped, so icing's been waived. 1:25 left in the game. Scores 3-2 in favor of the Sabres. The Rink. Rink has it. Trying to center it. And the Coalition and the Sabres have it. And cutting to the net here. Good long reach by Schouten to keep the man to the outside. Trying to clear it. And they need to control this puck here and figure out a way here to get possession of it. Tips forward, trying to give it to Carmody. One man colliding down on the Sabres. And they come with 48 seconds left. Looking to shoot, taken away. Trying to pass it forward and look for a stretch pass, but passes are just not connecting. The Sabres are doing a great job controlling this puck here. 35 seconds left in the game. The Sabres send it right back in to Lesticar. Puck comes free, shot again. Evan doesn't know where the puck is. Puck is still there with 23 seconds left. The Sabres right now are just stalling, and that's a stalemate. 17 seconds left in the game. The Coalition are just not able to get the puck in the Sabres' end. Sabres stormed back with 2 goals in the third period to find themselves up by 1, 3-2, with 17.2 seconds left in the game. And the puck is in the Rochester Coalition end. You can just tell by the boys' countenance right now. You can tell they're tired, but they have to figure out a way, and they have to dig deep here. Timeout by Coach Garver. 17 seconds left in the game, scores 3-2. But the Coalition, they have time, but they got to get the puck in their end. This is a very, very, very good team. So the score is 3-2. If you didn't know, the score is 3-2 in favor of the Sabres. The score wasn't updated. So it's 3-2 in favor of the Sabres. 17.2 seconds left in the game. The Coalition got to dig deep here. Is there a magical moment in this game? Boys been playing hard, but you can just tell they're tired. But the Coalition are trying to figure this out. Okay, here we go. 17.2 seconds left in the game. Can the Coalition get a lucky bounce, get a bounce in their favor? Coalition are able to win the puck. Oh, Liam Porter gets clobbered. Big check. 9 seconds left in the game. Can they get the puck out? They can't get the puck. Another save by Evan. 3, 2, 1. That is the end of the game. The Coalition are not able to pull this one off. Hard-fought game. The Sabres win the Q game 3-2 with 2 goals in the third period to pull ahead, and the Sabres able to finish this one off. Folks, we appreciate you joining us for today's game. It's been a fun and exciting game here. We'll be back for a game for the tournament in Kitchener, Ontario this weekend, starting Friday morning all the way into Sunday, and we'll see you then, folks. Thanks for joining us. And unfortunately, the Coalition fall 3-2. And we'll see you this weekend for Kitchener tournament. All right, bye now.